In this video, I'm going to talk about when these toxic people, some would call it a narcissistic person, they do this one particular thing. Now, not all of the people who are toxic people, not all the people who are narcissistic people, not all the people who are any kind of cluster BF even. Some of them aren't, any of them. But they don't do this. The people who are abusive, not all of them do. But this is when they control your thinking and your mood for whatever moment it is. Whatever moment. Okay, now I have absolutely no, suggestion. I never give any advice or any counseling, any of that on this. But I really don't, because I don't know how a truly healthy person, somebody who says they've never been affected by someone with this toxic, abusive type person, how they would respond to something like that. You could have it at your job, you could have it in your home, you could have it in any kind of thing you go to, any kind of group you belong to. You can have people who have this type of behavior. Okay, now I know an answer to a lot of things is no contact or gray rock. Okay, I already know that. Okay, but that isn't always easy. Sometimes you can't go no contact with your job, you lose it, that kind of thing. But and some people, I could go on and on about that. But the behavior is this: whatever mood you're in, they're going to try to change it. Whatever if you're, just going to work, you walk in and somebody's throwing a temper tantrum. Or somebody's going to try to say that you've done something wrong when you haven't done it. They're attacking you, whatever it is, verbally attacking you, emotionally attacking you, constantly, to where I feel people react. Who's a stone wall? Maybe healthy people are stone walls. They know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. If somebody is sitting there, besides the no contact and gray rock, but I still see the mood will change. The feeling of the whole atmosphere is going to change. How can it stay the same? Okay, now I do recall from years and years ago, there was that thought that you do not allow that person to change your mood. A healthy person wouldn't allow it. How do you not allow that? How do you keep... if you walk into something and there's a hostile, atmosphere, some people are yelling at one another, or whatever, how does your mood still stay cheerful? I don't get that. And I didn't get that many, many years ago when it was, that was the feeling, that was the view of people. I never got that. Okay. And one of the things was, they control your mood. You're feeling how if you're having a great day, these are people who will look at that card. Can you see it? Who will find some way, to just change everybody. If it's just you or everybody who's there, to where maybe they're even frightened. And this is not. I've seen this. This is not that abnormal for this type. That I have seen. And there's also the ones that, this same kind, that will also, change the way you think. Not just the way you feel, but the way you think. You are not allowed to have the thought that, allowed to think even on your own. You can't have a separate view. It has to be their view. All of it is controlled, or there's like a severe consequence if you don't think this way. And I don't think that some of them even realize they're doing it. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not in their mind, and thank goodness I'm not. But it's automatic with them. That's how it seems. It's automatic, because to me, the way I see it, and I could be wrong on all this, is that you are their mini-me. I've always said that you are their mini-me for this type. And they're just telling themselves that to them. So to them, there is no you. You, a separate person, doesn't exist. You're just an extension of them. So they're controlling themselves, their other self, their extension. But you are a separate person. You know that. You know that. They don't know that. Okay, we all know that's wrong. We all know that's flat out wrong. I am not somebody else's person. I'm not somebody else's possession. I am myself. I have a free will. I have, can think for myself. So I'm not somebody else's. Okay, and really, I do feel that, when people think that they belong to a group, so therefore they have to think the same way and say the same things and be the same type of person as all these others, that's when it gets dangerous. You can have different thoughts. You can have, disagree with something. Just because you like it overall, you can disagree with something. But so much is a push and a pull. Push the person in that direction and pull them back if they get too far. No. We have laws. We all know that we have laws. Social and, political, I guess, laws. We know we have to follow those, or there are consequences. I'm not talking about that. The social laws, we have those too. But they're being changed to where people think they have to think the same way as the next person in that group. That's seriously bad. I can use this as an example. I prefer to watch one certain news network. I'll check out the other ones to see what kind of thing they're throwing out, to see what other people are thinking and where they're getting it from. But that one particular one I like, there are things I don't always like. There are things that are said that I say, no, I don't agree with that. That's not how it is. Or I don't agree with the way that they do it. Like I say, I don't like when people turn to this of humiliation. If somebody says something wrong or does something wrong, to turn to humiliation, that's not good either. I'm getting lost out here. I'm trying to find one particular store, and of course, it's not going to be that easy. It's like, where the heck is it? And it's a big store, Target. So, yeah. Anyway. So, that's how I personally see it. Don't let somebody tell you how to think. And you can get caught up in that and not even realize it. You really can. The whole herd mentality, or, somebody's for a cause and then it goes wrong, but you're already caught up. Separate yourself, Okay, but anyway, yes, they can control your mood. They can rile you up, or try to get you to be maybe even down, like, I don't want to use situational depression, yeah. Okay, they try to get you down, to give you the blues, or, something like that. Or lift you up, make you real, because they're going to encourage you to do something. And it's easy to fall into that. I'm not blaming the person who does. But really, we should be really careful and to, evaluate. Because, these people can be dangerous, too, if you go against whatever they say. But, to evaluate the situation, the person, are they really doing this? Is this really happening? Somebody's trying to control my mind. Back in the day, people just say there were people who played mind games and controlled you and, brainwashed and all this kind of stuff. They don't use those terms anymore, everything's narcissistic, whatever. So, I disagree with that, like I said, because, not everything is, that makes you think of the personality disorder, and not everybody's disordered, who has these traits. Some people can be just self-centered. Some people can be just a lot of things, really. Anyway, I think that's enough for this video, but I just wanted to get that out there, this thought. And I do wonder what truly healthy people do. Is there anybody truly healthy these days? Aren't we all affected in some ways these days by this type of toxic people? Sometimes, and I know I'm wrong on this, but sometimes I do think the truly healthiest people these days are the people who have done the work. And no, we're always going to be in recovery, because we're always going to be, around this type of, you're going to see it unless you're extremely isolated, and that's no way to live. But we've done the work. We've checked it out. We understand. We know what this is about. And yes, recovery, my experience and a lot of people's experience is it gets better as time goes by. The more you learn, the more you process, the more you get, qualified professional help and learn how to think about it. It gets better. That's what I've seen. But yeah, I just can't see anybody who's never been tainted by this sort ever. But that's my opinion. So I know I had another thought, but I can't remember it right now. So where I was going with that, nothing unusual. So, anyway, if you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video from this channel, click one of the rectangles. If you want to share, like, and comment, feel free to do so, as long as it's nice. Talk to y'all later. Bye.